Now, it may be the most wonderful time of the year, but Christmas also means some of us getting a teeny bit carried away at the office party.
Our office party was yesterday, actually. They are very quiet this morning. If you're dreading the morning after, then Doctors Chris and Zoe have the perfect remedies to avoid that horrid hangover feeling. Of course, we've got to say right from the word go, you don't get a hangover unless you drink a lot.
Yeah.
So you could attempt to drink less. Yeah. And that's the doctor's point of view.
Well, the official line, but in the real world, it's slightly different.
So, OK, so...
It only takes me one drink to get blind drunk.
We know. We know. We know.
No, I'm not sure whether it's the 10th or the 11th whiskey.
Very good.
So, there's a few things you can do, though. Preparation is key, isn't it?
Yeah, so prevention is the best form of treatment. So either not having a drink in the first place or taking steps to try and reduce the risk of a hangover.
What steps?
Yeah. Well, you can go through, before, during your drinking session, after. So before going out to have a drink, you join the party, the phrase is line your stomach, pasta, carbs, potatoes, rice, bread, before you start your drinking session. Now, when you are drinking, it's interesting that the light-coloured drinks will be less toxic to you than the darker-coloured drinks.
Try telling that to anyone that drinks white wine.
Well, that's OK. No, the lighter ones are better.
I think that gives me the worst hangover than anything. It's like lady petrol.
Yeah, OK, well, that's you personally. That's probably your liver enzymes, You've got a cute liver, But, no, basically, they have the same alcohol content, but they contain chemicals called congeners, and they're not on the label, so the darker drinks can be worse for you. Then, when you are out drinking, try and have a soft drink in between the alcoholic drinks, so you're getting the water, you're keeping your hydration up.
Well, you're saying you should raise your blood sugar levels?
That's ideally sort of the next morning, look, so we've done the drinks and the soft drinks in between, and basically get to bed. Sleep, of course, is a great cure. But in the morning, and before going to bed, glasses of water by the bedside, rehydrate. In the morning, rehydrate as well. Yeah. But also, you're going to have a low blood sugar. Yeah. You want to get that sugar level up, so cereals, porridge, even... You've got the English
big old fry-up.
Is the fry-up good? I mean, is it all that grease? Is that not just going to sit in your stomach?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of an excuse to have a fry-up, isn't it? But actually, eating anything is what you need to do, because when you consume a lot of alcohol, it sends your blood sugar very high. So in the morning, your blood sugar is crashing, and even though the last thing you want to do, because you feel nauseous, is eat, it can be the low blood sugar that's causing the nausea in the first place. So just having a bit of toast or fry-up, if you can manage it, will make you feel better. But I noticed we've got some eggs here as well. Now, eggs contain something called cysteine, and cysteine helps break down one of the toxins that causes the hangover in the first place.
Really?
So there is some evidence for having eggs. They don't have to be fried, though. They can be boiled, poached.
Little poached egg.
Yeah. or even raw.
What about hair of the dog?
So hair of the dog. So we all know that actually, I don't recommend that you do this, because you're just delaying the inevitable. But having one drink the following day does help pick you up, partly because alcohol just makes you feel good. That's probably why you drank it in the first place. But also, some of the symptoms of hangover, so the sweatiness that you feel, the shakiness, some of the kind of anxiety, can actually be symptoms of alcohol withdrawal. And we think of people who drink all the time, or people who have problems with alcohol, suffering alcohol withdrawal. Even after one night, you can have some mild alcohol withdrawal symptoms. So hair of the dog gets rid of those.
What about modern medicine? Are there products on the market that can help? I know a lot of my wine friends take milk thistle before they go out.
So milk thistle, it isn't going to help with your hangover, but if you take it regularly, then it actually helps the liver.
How?
It kind of helps the liver regenerate. So it's been used for some time for people who have liver cirrhosis, people who have long-term damage to the liver. So the idea is that it's slowing down preventing any damage that you're causing to the liver by the insult of drinking a lot of alcohol, but it's not necessarily going to help the next day.
Is there anything on the market, in modern medicine, that can help?
Yeah, so there's something called RU21. Oh, there we go, we have an image. And this is fairly new, this is available, and I think it was the Russian government that they used it with their interrogators who would be out drinking with people trying to get information, they're Russian spies. KGB, that's right.
Really?
And they found that they didn't get as bad hangovers, so that's how they found out about it.
So what, you take the tablet the night before? The night of?
Yeah, you take the tablet whilst you're drinking, and it reduces the hangover. Again, it's about clearing toxins, it helps to clear toxins.
Does it reduce the effect of the alcohol? Do you not get as drunk? drunk.
Possibly, yeah. But there is another product out there, activated charcoal, which is what we used to use in A&E when people came in intoxicated, and that stops you absorbing the alcohol, so you don't get as drunk, therefore you don't get as hungover.
But drink carefully, basically.
We're not advocating getting drunk.
No,
are we?
we're not.
Absolutely not.
We're
You
very
won't get a
somber
hangover
doctors.
if you don't get drunk.
Thank you.